so much for Tour Dust, live in Cleveland, Blossom Music Center, July 18th, with special guests Bring Me the Horizon and Royal and the Serpent. Get tickets now at livenation.com. The album So Much for Stardust drops March 24th. For more, visit falloutboy.com.
Hello, everybody, and happy Friday. It is Jimmy Davis, and Dave is here with us again. Dave, good day, sir.
Hello, Jimmy. How you doing?
I am doing great. It's Friday. That's all that matters at this point.
It is Friday, and we got shows.
Yes, we got all new shows coming up, and some really great ones got announced this week, and I was really surprised about a couple of them. The first one coming up is Adam Sandler. It's going to be at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse on April 19th. That's exciting. I'm really excited about that one. It's going to be
with a special guest yet to be announced. They said,
yeah,
yes,
down in Columbus, it was Rob Snyder. So we'll see.
When I worked, we had Rob Snyder when I worked at Canal Park. Remember, I worked at Canal Park last year.
Yeah.
We had Rob Snyder in for a comedy night there. So
nice.
But anyway, I don't know who will it be. It's you, isn't it, Jimmy? It's you.
Yeah,
it's Adam Sandler with Jimmy D.
It's my comedy debut. You're welcome, everybody.
I love it. That's the way you do it. If you're gonna go big.
Other cool events coming up. Weezer with Modest Mouse at Blossom Music Center June 16th. Skid Row with Buck Cherry. It's going to be MGM Northfield Park September 16th. And then Carlos Santana is going to be at MGM Northfield Park on June 25th. That's a shocking one to me, Dave.
Big time. I cannot believe that Santana is playing that small of a venue. I really can't.
Right,
I mean, he still packs them. He packs them in a Blossom still when he plays in the summer.
There has to be some kind of like request that MGM had or something like that, because I'm really surprised about that.
I'm thinking that'll be a hot ticket.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
I'm liking it.
And another surprising move was Skid Row with Buck Cherry. Those two don't seem to be a meshing type, and in one show that's going to be pretty interesting.
Yeah, they really seem like they should be kind of more co-headliners. I mean, the way it's presented, it's Skid Row, with Buck Cherry opening, which, yeah, I mean, Skid Row's been around a long time. Buck Cherry's still rather prominent on the metal scene. So, but hey, it's still going to be a rocking show. That'll be a lot of fun.
It's going to be a great
and
show.
it's the day before my birthday. Not saying you should
go.
get me a ticket for my birthday, but I'm just saying it's the day before my birthday. So,
there you go. Buck Cherry's great. Have you seen them live yet?
I have a couple times. They're
them.
great. Yeah,
They're great.
A lot of fun.
Other cool shows coming up. Dave has these ones. What's going on, Dave?
Oh, yeah. It's my turn. We got classic rockers, the Doobie Brothers, on June 28th at the Youngstown Foundation Amphitheater. That's another great theater. I love that theater as well. And I believe
they have a hill?
Well, kind of. Not really. Not really. More of a mound. More of a mound. No. But I think the exciting thing here is, and correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think I'm misspeaking here, but I believe Michael McDonald was back with them.
Oh, nice.
So that, okay. I mean, very distinctive voice, and in some of their later hits, he was the sound of the Doobies. So I hope I'm not lying there. I think I got that right. And then we have the Flaming Lips going to be at the good old Cleveland Agora on June 11th. I've never seen the Flaming Lips.
That's
How about you?
Have you ever? Exciting one. I've not seen them, but I've seen a lot of YouTube videos, and it goes all out. Kind of messy sometimes, if I remember correctly.
That's what makes it fun.
Hey, check it out. Our friends sent over a sneak peek of Aladdin coming to Playhouse Square. We're going to take a quick break now that we got our new shows that are announced. Aladdin is starting here in a week. From a little under a week, actually, Wednesday night at Playhouse Square, and our friends at Playhouse Square.
Didn't know it was that soon.
Yeah, and they're here for 4 days, and they're playing 8 shows total, two shows per day. I don't understand how they do that, but and we actually talked about that with Marcus Martin, who is Genie in Aladdin. He's from Akron. We had a great conversation with him. Go check that out if you haven't seen it yet. It's on neomusicscene.com. But check this out. Check out this cool preview of what's to come.
Your Broadway wish is granted at Disney's Aladdin. Audiences and critics agree Aladdin is fabulous and extravagant. With unforgettable music and sensational dance numbers, it's exactly what you wish for. Get your tickets today and see for yourself the breathtaking spectacle that only Disney can deliver.
Tickets on sale now at playhousesquare.org.
Yeah. That's exciting.
I love those promos. Those are always so much fun.
Right, and another cool show that's going on right now down at Weather Vane Playhouse is Sister Act. That's exciting. I didn't realize they turned Sister Act into a musical, and we got to sit down, and that interview is coming up this week on Cleveland Stage Door with Brooke Jai, who is playing Dolores in Sister Act. So that's exciting. I didn't realize that, and they're almost fully sold out for the entire run down there. And I was like, oh,
how long are they playing?
All the way up until March 19th. So
wow, that's a long run.
Every weekend until March 19th. And speaking of interviews, we talked to John Atkinson from My Fair Lady, and that just went up on Wednesday. They're down at E.J. Thomas Hall next weekend too. So it's going to be a busy couple weeks here in Northeast Ohio musical wise. We have Aladdin starting Wednesday night. We have My Fair Lady starting Friday night, and we have Sister Act playing down in Akron that all the way up until the 19th. So that's kind of crazy.
It's a lot of live theater going on.
Right. Enough to go around. And speaking of live theater, we got a lot of messages the last couple days about what is going on with the season ticket holder reveal party that they normally do for Playhouse Square. And it was kind of an interesting response from Playhouse Square. They're basically saying that because it wasn't fair that they couldn't get all 44,000 subscribers in for the party, that they just eliminated it altogether, which I was kind of surprised about because they did this for years up until COVID, and now they're just simulcasting it, and to the fact that they're doing it in the middle of the day on TV when everybody's working, it just doesn't make much sense to me.
Yeah, because they did. I think I was always under the impression it was COVID that put a halt to that it would return. Because that was a grand. I mean, that was a big production.
Yeah, that was always a big event. They used to have like one year. I remember. I think it was 2019. They had people from one of the productions come in and actually perform. So that was pretty crazy. So I don't know. I'm gonna keep asking the questions to Playhouse to see what's going on there. There's the season reveal for 2024 is going to be taking place on March 28th there in New Day, Cleveland on Fox 8. I'm like I said, I don't understand that at all because like it's the middle of the day, it's during work hours, and you're taking away even more advantage from the people who are the subscribers. Like,
right,
it should be during prime time. It should be at night. I get it that there's probably money and partnerships involved with Fox 8, and their Fox 8's probably paying for the exclusivity. I get that, but like, this is supposed to be something for the season ticket holders, and you have the second biggest season ticket holder base in the world, and this is how you're going to reveal your season. I don't understand it personally.
Yeah, well, maybe it'll just be a 1 year thing. Maybe they'll.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep.
Went on my little tyrant there, Dave. Speaking of tyrants, let's talk tyrants. FanExpo has once again canceled another guest a month before the show.
Yeah, this is a mess, isn't it?
And for those who have not heard yet, and I apologize, you're hearing for the first time now and not from FanExpo, who is supposed to contact people who bought tickets to see her, Christina Ricci is not coming to FanExpo in Cleveland. But she is magically going to Orlando the weekend before. She's going to Toronto the week after. But somehow she just so happened to have a scheduling conflict 2 weeks from the expo once again to cancel. This happened last year. This happened the year before. At what point is the excuse that's going to stop? And when are we going to hold these expo people? This is the only expo that comes to Cleveland accountable. At what point is this going to start killing their reputation as it should?
Yeah, and I don't understand why it consistently happens. I mean, every expo, every fan convention deals with this to some degree,
right?
But this seems to almost have become a tradition,
right.
And it's always one of the big. It's always one of the big, one of the top draws as well.
Remember last year? Who was it? Michael Roker, I think it was. It was last year.
Yeah, I remember one year. Wasn't it Jason Momoa 1 year?
Yeah, Jason Momoa another year. If it's ticket sales, just say that. Don't come out and give out excuses.
Right.
If you can't handle selling the tickets, don't sell them. Don't bring in I don't know. I don't know, Dave. I've been.
I mean, well, these things are massively expensive. I mean, I don't know what I do a lot of conventions, but I do them more from the vendor side of things. So, but I know people pay outrageous amounts to gain access, and then they pay even more to get a picture, and then even more yet to get an autograph. And it just, and then when 2 weeks before, they just pull the rug out from under you.
Right.
It's pretty crappy.
And I'll just throw this out here. I paid $346 to meet Christopher Lloyd. That includes a photo at the table, a selfie at the table, which was $149.99, and a autograph at the table, which was, I think it was $199 or something, or 100. It could have been $150.
Dang, ooh, man!
And then on top of that, I had to pay the $99 for admission into the expo.
Yeah,
like you're getting admission, you're getting the they're getting a portion of the autograph sales. They're getting a portion of the ticket sales. Like, how does that not offset?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I guarantee you, they come in with a guarantee. I mean, they're guaranteed. They're coming in. They're saying, "Hey, you're going to make 25,000."
Right.
At least,
Absolutely. Everybody has guarantees. All these people,
Yeah.
all these celebrities have the guarantees. But I'm saying, like, FanExpo's making their money from the vendor tables because they get a percentage of that, and they probably charge a table fee. Correct, Dave?
Yeah, oh, absolutely, yes.
So they're getting that. They're getting what, $50 a day for the tickets. On top of that, then they're getting, I guarantee, at least half of the autograph cost and half of the, like. At what point do they say we shouldn't be screwing over our patrons and we should just take a loss?
Yeah. Yes. No. Seriously. Yeah. You're 100% right. I mean, it has become such a huge business. I mean, back in the day when I first started doing them back in the mid '80s, and you look at it now, it's unbelievable the business that it has grown into.
Right. Every concert promoter in the world does that. You take a risk to do the concert. Now, if ticket sales are awful low, like you sell 100 tickets to a 4,000 person concert theater, sure, but like it's a cost of doing business.
Right. It's the risk you absorb, right? I mean, it's just
exactly.
It's the way it is.
Exactly. And the fact that they're just saying due to unforeseen circumstances, which we all know in the concert world that means poor ticket sales. But like they have to be doing something wrong. Like, Cleveland is such a rich area, in not like money rich, but they're such a like culturally rich area that they could bring guests in. Like, hell, I would say bring in a couple huge Broadway artists. They have 45,000 subscribers right down the street from them at Playhouse Square. Bring in someone huge to be a main person. Like it's not hard to gear towards your local community.
But I'm wondering too, maybe if they're just not trying to be too inclusive, from a standpoint of they're not really a horror convention. They're not really a comic book convention.
Right.
They're not really a pop culture convention. They try to embrace all these things. Right. A lot of the other conventions that are doing well are ones that are more specific to a certain genre, if you will. So maybe that's where they're dropping the ball. Because as I told you off the air, Jimmy, there's several other large conventions going on. There's another big convention in Cincinnati that same weekend, which is completely sold out. So I don't care what you say. Some of the people that were going to go see Christina Ricci, they were already had tickets for Horror Hound. Right. And so that's going to take away from the people driving up there. So I don't know. Maybe they just need to put a little more thought into it.
Even better news right here, Dave. Don't worry, guys. They just added the Trailer Park Boys to the lineup.
I did see Peter. I seen Peter Wellers on there.
Yeah.
Now, for me, that would be a biggie for me. I would love to meet RoboCop.
They added Rob Wells, John Paul Tremblay, Mike Smith, Peter Weller, Steve Gunn, but still, like, I feel like for it being 2 weeks out, it's not as big as what Wizard World used to be,
Yeah, no, I agree, because I remember the one Wizard World I covered as a press thing. They had I'm gonna forget his name. Who's the dude who played Captain America?
I'm sorry.
Anyway, he was there. Gene Simmons from Kiss was there.
Right.
I mean, it was Freddy Krueger was there. Robert Englund was there. Michael Rooker was there. The girl from Guardians of the Galaxy was there. I mean, it was huge. It was Henry Winkler was there.
Yeah,
The Russo brothers were there. I mean, it was
Chris
like, holy
Evans,
crap.
by the way.
Yeah, Chris Evans. Thank you.
Just popped into my head. I just don't like. And then
they're not doing them like that anymore.
They used to have WWE guests in these events, like big time.
Oh yeah,
WWE
that's 100%. 100% true.
They don't have anybody there this year. So
they better get it together, Jimmy.
I wonder if this could be going away after this year. What happened to Wizard World? Did FanExpo buy Wizard World?
That was the impression I got, because the same in my world, the people that we dealt with didn't change. When the name changed, we still dealt with the same people when it came to tables and stuff like that. So, but like I said, we're in Cincinnati that weekend. We're not at FanExpo. Right. We're at Horror Hound. Right. So I think that's
matches though, Dave. Like you work for a horror movie company, so that makes sense for you to be at a horror. But I'm just saying, if there wasn't a competition between the two conventions, we'd have been at FanExpo, because that's usually Cleveland's a good market for what we peddle. Right. So there's a lot of that going on too. There's only so many fans. Yeah, exactly. There's only so much expendable income.
Yeah, exactly.
So, all right. Well, off of my rant rave here again.
It was a good rant and rave though. I liked it.
Yeah. We you got to add that sometimes. You can't always just play down the middle. Like we got to start making noise here. So anyway, events coming up this weekend. Skillet and Theory of a Dead Man is at Agora Theater tonight. Lainey Wilson is going to be at the Dusty Armadillo tonight. Legends of the Streets with Jeezy, T.I., and Gucci Mane is at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse tonight. Speaking of other events at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse, the Cavs play the Pistons tomorrow night. Monsters play Wilkes-Barre on Sunday night. Cavs are back at home on Monday night to play the Celtics from Boston, and then the Monsters versus Grand Rapids on Tuesday night. And then Wednesday starts the fun over there. The Mid-America Conference Basketball Tournament starts. MAC tournament starts Wednesday night and goes all the way through Sunday, so that's going to be a doozy for them.
Man, downtown's going to be jumping. Holy crap!
Yeah.
It's a lot going on.
Yeah, especially tonight. Like, you have probably a sold out show at the Agora Theater. You have Legends of the Streets with Gucci, Jeezy, and T.I. tonight, and then I'm sure like East 4th is probably going to be hopping too.
Oh, like I would certainly think so.
Well,
yeah, just a lot going on. I was going to say, and that's not all of it. We got Morgan White at the Beachland Ballroom on Saturday night. Colony House will be at the House of Blues. That is also Saturday night. Next week we got Mod Sun at the Agora Theater on Thursday night. And at the Agora Theater, are they both there on Thursday night? I'm wondering if we're typo here, because I got Mod Sun on Thursday night and also Blue October on Thursday night. I don't know if that's true.
I don't think that's true.
I know Blue October is coming up. I think they're on the 11th. So whatever the 11th is the Blue October show, I think.
That was a typo for sure.
That was a typo, and I didn't catch it in the show notes until as I was reading it. And I'm like, wait a minute.
Blue October's Friday night, the 10th.
Okay. So, and Blue October will be there on Friday night. So again, Agora Theater really ramping up the shows as well.
Yeah, I'm excited about the Skillet show. I'm going to be there, so it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, you're a big Skillet guy. I know that.
Yeah, yep. Skillet and Theory, two of my favorites. Going to go see them, rock out. Hopefully have a good night. Awesome. Well, Dave, I think that wraps it up for us, right?
Absolutely. Cool.
Thanks, y'all, for watching. Appreciate you all. We're going to end this with Tina Turner the Musical, another sneak peek for you. Some great shows coming up over the next few months at Playhouse Square. So if you're a musical buff, this is a prime time to be in Cleveland. It's going to be great. So here's a preview. Thanks to our friends at Playhouse Square, and we're hoping to have tickets here soon for 6 the Musical to give away. I'm waiting to hear back from them on that. Tickets for those go on sale next week. 4-6 in August at Playhouse Square. That's a great show. So if you want to see that show, tickets go on sale next week for that. So thanks so much for watching. I'm Jimmy. That's Dave. Appreciate you all. We'll see you all next week. Take care. Bye.
Thanks, everyone.
Tina Turner's triumphant story is live on Broadway. Get tickets now at TinaOnBroadway.com.